Hello, I'm going to attempt to draw out my own circuit board. I'm out of black ink, so I can't print out a circuit. And so what I've done is I've popped the microcontroller out of my breadboard there. I've drawn up a few circuitry patterns, and I'm going to draw this onto the copper with a Sharpie. Just a quick update. It's going a little rough, but it's working. I'm going to keep moving forward and I'll keep you updated. Okay, here it is. I've finished the drawing and broke the piece of copper off the board. It looks a little rough, but it should work. I might go over this with a Sharpie one more time, and then we'll dip it in acid. Okay, here we are to the etching stage. I'm going to etch the board now in some ferric acid. I'm going to drop this in and just rock it a little bit, and I'm going to let this sit because it's bad to breathe. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Looks like some of the copper is being etched away from the circuitry. We'll give it about 10 more minutes and we'll pull it out of the acid. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to take this thing inside and rinse it off. Okay, I'm going to scratch off the Sharpie with this piece of sponge. Here we are. Here's the final product. I've just balanced the chip right on the board there, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a description of what's going on and why I set up the circuitry like I did. Okay, so the innermost pins, as you can see, are obviously chip pins. We'd want to put a surface mount and solder that to the board rather than the chip. That way we can pull our chip out. Okay, and those outermost circles or pinholes would be for development pins. We'd want to get male and female pins there so we could plug in with these cables rather than soldering directly to the board. Okay, and those 3 leads that you see running around, those are the SPI pins, and I did that so we could have an adapter rather than soldering to the board and having leads run all over the place, trying to get a good focus. Okay, so you could see there Mossy, Miso, SCK, I can always say that wrong, ground, VCC, and reset. Okay, that way we can make an adapter rather than soldering directly to the board with male and female pins. Okay, and over here I'll start at the top. This portion, this little separate piece of circuitry here on the board, there's the pins for the 5-volt voltage regulator, and the next 2 are for the 10 microfarad decoupling capacitor. The next 2 are for the 22 picofarad ceramic capacitor. And then here, the second to the last 2 are for the 9-volt power source. Okay? And then the bottom 2 would be for leads that we could plug in to our board if we wanted to use it in development mode. Okay? We could actually power the board rather than powering it with the SPI interface. Okay, so there we have it. Thanks for watching. Let me just remove the chip and give you a complete view of the board one last time. Can't seem to get this focus right. But there it is. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.